Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new to the channel, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But now let's get right in today's topic, which is regarding Blur token. We're going to talk about what's happening with the price and how far Blur token can fall in the immediate short term, and what are some next price targets we should be looking at for this token. So let's get right into it. Looking at the price of Blur right now, it is currently trading at 57.7 cents, down 10% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative, also down about 10% in Bitcoin and Ethereum comparative over the last 24 hours. Market cap is currently sitting at $234.4 million, and the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at $121.6 million. But now let's analyze the charts and see what is happening and what are some realistic price targets we should be anticipating in the immediate short term. But before I do get into that, you guys know that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. We have seen the price of Bitcoin fall below the $22,000 price point, and you guys know on my channel that is a price point that I take very seriously. I've been talking about that price point for the longest time, and that's where I remain bullish as long as we're above that. And currently, as of recording this update, we are below that, and I am bearish, and I take this very, very seriously. So now that we have that out of the way, I do want to say that we're still in an upwards trend because we still have not retested the previous higher low that we set back on February the 13th. But now if we're looking at the price of Blur token, we're seeing something very interesting happen. We're seeing a massive sell-off happening for this project. So if you did pick up, if you did, buy some at the beginning of the year, at the all-time highs, you are down about 60%. And this is why it's a very, very important whenever a newly listed project is listed, you always want to be, playing it very, very cautiously. Even if you like the project a lot, sure, if you're buying it for the long haul, you do believe that Blur is going to be way higher, you don't really care about that, then sure, you do you. But if you're buying for investment purposes and you want short-term gains, that is the worst time to be buying because, investors can dump thousands of Blur tokens onto the market. And remember, this was an airdrop. But now that I say that, we're examining the price. It has retraced quite a bit. But what a lot of people are not, realizing is that this token has massive hype factor involved to it. NFT marketplace, we're seeing massive news come out of Amazon. And what better way to be accumulating if you do believe in Blur and you actually like their marketplace? They really made a statement for themselves when this token really launched. A lot of people really started paying attention. OpenSea is still one of their biggest competitors, still have not even launched a native token. And we have seen projects like these, like VC-backed projects, to really do insane when things really start heating up. And Blur, without a doubt, I'm going to be quite transparent with you. And as I'm always am on my channel, this is one token I am looking at very, very closely. At these prices, I personally, and again, this is no financial advice. As always do your own due diligence and research. We can come and speculate about price here and there. But I do see that this project is going to make a turnaround very, very soon. Yes, we are seeing overall bear market kicking in once again. You may be saying, what do you mean by bear market? We're below $22,000, and I remain bearish when we're below the $22,000 mark. But the overall market structure has been set, and I think the trend has been set. Now is the time to be accumulating good projects, the ones that you really believe are going to be the top performers the next cycle. And Blur is one that I'm definitely keeping an eye out for, and I would not be hesitant to be dollar cost averaging for myself around this price. But as I say that does not mean Blur is not going to fall lower. If the price of Bitcoin continues its downwards trend, and most importantly goes below the previous higher low, then I've said this so many times in my videos that we could see the price of Bitcoin fall down to $18,000 to $19,000. So what does that mean for the entire market? It's going to go lower. and Blur is obviously no exception. But at this price, guys, I am very confident to be dollar cost average in Blur, because 200 million market cap for a project like this is quite impressive, and I do see a turnaround very fast for these type of projects because money flows in very, very fast. We've seen that happen with Aptos. Obviously, Aptos is totally different type of project. That's not a native token, but these are VC backed coins, and a lot of interest do tend to come with them. And I do see Blur being one of the top 100 projects, one of the first, if I can't recall any other marketplace that launched their own native token, like in terms of the big ones, and Blur is obviously one of them. So it really makes sense. Now that Amazon, the news coming out, NFTs are here to stay. I've said this before. Blur is really going to be one of the ones that is going to shine, in my personal opinion, and I am saying that this project has what it takes to hit $5 way faster than a lot of people are anticipating. So this is definitely something I'm eyeing right now. Obviously, this is going to be one of the top runners if things really do turn around. Right now, we're seeing a massive sell-off. It's being oversold without a doubt right now. But like I said, things could go lower. Obviously, the best case scenario is for us to get back into this 74 cents range. But this is such a highly, newly listed altcoin. It's very, very, you can't really do too much technical analysis on brand new projects. We can kind of like talk about the overall forecast, what the overall thing is looking out for the entire project itself, but we can't really do much technical analysis. But like I said, I do see this project way higher than $1.40, and this is one definitely that I'm eyeing right now, and I would not be hesitant to be dollar cost averaging it if it were to fall, in which it could fall even lower. So this is definitely something I'm looking at right now, but I will keep you guys updated. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these updates on Blur. A lot of people love my updates on Blur, so continue liking, commenting, and subscribing, and obviously let me know your thoughts down below and what other altcoins you are looking at. And also come join my Patreon channel, link in the description box below. We talk about altcoins there. You can message me directly one-on-one if you need some assistance, where you could exit strategy. What is an exit strategy all about? How to stay away from crypto. If you have some special coins that you want me to look at, that's where you could reach out to me, which is the link in the description box below. And yeah, that is it for today's update. Thank you so much for all your support. See you guys tomorrow. I've been Crypto ZX, and peace out.